Hi, my name is Sherry Kemp, and this is my reading presentation for Public Speaking 100. I chose Verbal Judo, The Gentle Art of Persuasion by Dr. George Thompson. I chose this book because, interestingly enough, Dr. Thompson started his career as an English professor and decided that he would like to be a police officer. And through his encounters on the streets, he learned several strategies and techniques on how to communicate effectively, engage people through empathy, and how to deal with verbal encounters and attacks. And this book is very interesting to me. I've read it several times, and I'd like to read from Chapter 4, entitled Taking Crap with Dignity and Style. The kids in that remedial reading class were part of what I called the Great Why Way. If you have children, you will go or have gone through this stage. It begins as early as age 11 and sometimes never ends. That kid you used to be able to advise and coach and direct suddenly becomes a why guy. He or she has become just like the street lizards the beat cops encounter every day. They question every statement, every command, even every suggestion. "May I see your license, please?" may sound like a perfectly legitimate request to you or me, but there's always someone who reacts not with, "Sure, here it is," but with, "Why? What'd I do?" Society is full of these people. From your teenager to your spouse, your client, your subordinate, your neighbor. There is more on these types of people and others in the next chapter. We are forced to become persuaders, and no one is trained in persuasion. Until now, that's my goal. I want to expand your mind, and so I need you motivated. The fact that you're still reading is an indication that you have a desire and a certain expectation. I'm telling you, if I can do this, you can do it. If I can become a practitioner of verbal judo, anyone can. If that raises your expectations, makes you believe you can learn and improve your skills and thus succeed, you're a motivated student. Verbal judo begins with a habit of mind. In Japanese, ju means gentle and do means the way, thus judo means the gentle way. That definition is a surprise to many who assume that the meaning of words like judo and karate must necessarily be warlike and aggressive. Even karate, which is widely associated with B-movies full of violence and mayhem and all manner of death blows, literally means open hand or empty hand. The martial arts are self-defense techniques, not kill mechanisms. As you learn verbal judo, or the gentle way of persuasion, through a series of absolute principles, you'll form new habits of mind that will guide you to becoming a consciously competent speaker. You'll discover that it's possible to have a good communication day every day. Though I have certainly studied this for years and will present to you everything I know about it with all my educational principles in mind, it probably won't seem natural to you at first. That's because truly enlightened communication does not come naturally to anyone, at least not to anyone I've ever met. Of course, I never met Gandhi. Thus, I always warn people in my classes, never use words that rise readily to your lips, or you'll make the greatest speech you'll ever live to regret. Remember that glib phrase George Bush was so fond of during his 1988 campaign? "Read my lips, no new taxes," seemed to just roll off his lips. It may be the greatest speech he lived to regret. Because I teach you to be careful of the words that rise automatically to your lips, verbal judo that you substitute will initially feel foreign to you. But as you gradually learn new thinking habits and corresponding language, they will eventually feel comfortable and become automatic. As you learn to choose and deliver your words for maximum effectiveness, you'll enjoy benefits beyond merely improved communication. And that's my talk. Thank you very much.